let's continue on with the news. Let's get into the news. The news. Hope everyone had a good Happy New Year and getting your resolutions in order. Also, there was one person who dropped a comment saying that my New Year's resolution should be to clean my room. I have tidied up a lot in my room right now. It is the tidiest it has been in probably 3 or 4 months. Did we talk about the Harvard president? Yeah, so apparently there was like a ton of anti-Semitism inside of Harvard, and she didn't want to say anything positive for or against it. So they're like, they asked a question, what's your opinion on genocide? And she's like, well, at least it's, as long as I've never witnessed it happening on our campus.
Calls for Gay's resignation followed backlash to this response at last month's congressional hearing, when Republican Elise Stefanik pressed her about anti-Semitism on college campuses.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment? Yes or no?
It can be, depending on the context.
That's really crazy. Does calling for the killing of Jews constitute as harassment? Depends on the context? What context?
It can be, depending.
College
Genocide of Jews.
campuses.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment? Yes or no?
It can be, depending on the context.
It does not depend on the context. The answer is yes.
Pressure grew in the following weeks.
I mean, that's even worse than the question than the way that I thought she answered it. That's wild. So that is a crazy response. Hey, I mean, it depends on the context. Look, if I'm doing a sock puppet and then the context is the sock puppet is racist. But yeah, so I mean, I guess there's consequences for calling for the murder of Jewish people now at Harvard, specifically at Harvard. If you do it anywhere else, I guess it's free reign.